as the vehicle passes, you can see the dark-colored SUV driven by Renee Nicole Good. Now, prior to this, the video shows the SUV had been stationary and sideways across the road like that for about 3 minutes. The reason for that is unclear.
Unclear? Oh, okay, I see it. You've moved the goalposts again. Speaking of being an adult, don't run over officers.
Pro tip.
Anymore?
No, ever.
Oh.
Yeah, ever.
This has been a rule.
I just feel like I have to reinforce it.
Yeah.
So the ICE shooting, getting back to the domestic issue, the goalposts just keep moving. They keep moving at light speed. And yesterday, CNN, we have a few updates here, but CNN released a new angle that I would say clears up a lot. Spoiler alert, just so you know, if you don't have time to watch all this. This lady trained with a group specifically to impede ICE officers. She was clearly propagandized. She was there with purpose, and she was there blocking the street for, at least in this one instance, following many instances throughout the day, 3 minutes.
The new video, which is giving us a clearer picture of what happened in the moments leading up to the fatal encounter. A warning, it is disturbing. Now, as the vehicle passes, you can see the dark-colored SUV driven by Renee Nicole Good. That's on the right there in the back. The surveillance video taken by a home nearby. Agents can be seen milling about near the vehicle, then converging on it. And then you see right there the SUV begins to move, and that's when the shots are fired. Now, prior to this, the video shows the SUV had been stationary and sideways across the road like that for about 3 minutes. The reason for that is unclear.
Yeah.
Unclear? Oh, okay, I see it. You've moved the goalposts again. It's unclear. Not only was it clear 2 days ago that it was murder, not only was it clear that this was a completely innocent person, but it was really clear. Back to your goalposts. This was just a lady trying to flee.
We've seen what happened to this woman I believe it was just a few blocks away from where George Floyd was murdered. And what we need to see is this incident prosecuted. What we saw today was a criminal murder a woman and shoot her in the head while she was trying to escape and flee for her life.
She was trying to escape and flee for her life. Oh, okay, hey, she was there for 3 minutes. Well, I guess it's unclear. You said escaping and fleeing. We're not going to let you move those goalposts, sweetheart. And by the way, that's just a proxy for the left at large. That's what they were all saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. By the way, one of the major critiques, and this video actually dispels it, and I don't think a lot of people are talking about this. If you go back and play the end of that video, or the beginning, I guess, of the CNN clip there, where the officer is talking to the passenger that was filming. It looks like that was the passenger that got out. Mm-hmm. He walks back to his vehicle and then proceeds to walk around the front of her car, Good's car. Doesn't look like he stops to stand there until she starts to move, and then he freezes.
Right.
And that's
because that's what we previously thought. I've seen
people are like, oh, you don't stand in front of the car. Right?
Yeah, I've seen that. Oh, police regulate. You don't. That's not what you do.
Walking up, she moves, he freezes. Yeah. And then she pulls into him. Like, he looks like he's walking around to the front of her car and then to the side where she's driving.
Now, do we know this? No, but let me just ask you this. Let's say you're walking around the front, I don't know, let's say parking lot. You know, you do this probably 10 times a day and don't realize it. You're walking in front of a car. All right, you're walking and then you hear, it's probably what you do, right?
Everybody on earth does that.
He's assessing, okay, what do I need to do to get out of danger here? Like, that was one of the critiques. And I'm like, look, this guy, he's not also, none of these guys are running. None of these guys are doing things that are like super uber threatening. Get out of the car. That's different. Stop. That's different. They're not like, we're going to kill you. You're running for your life from police. And this guy's like casually walking through the front. And then all of a sudden, oh, crap.
Yeah.
Like,
and if you go with that narrative, using your point there, that stop or exit the vehicle warrants fearing for your life, then everyone can justify those actions at every single traffic stop.
Anytime someone tells you, an officer tells you to get out of your vehicle, you can just hit him with your car. Mm-hmm. You can, or
so stupid.
You can flee.
I remember being in Austin. I think I was 18 at the time, and I remember a guy being tased by the cops. Turns out he had left the bar. He'd been drunk, and I guess he had beaten up a few people, including a woman. And I didn't know at the time. I found out afterward. But I see this commotion. I remember walking up, and a police officer saying, "Sir, stop! Please move back." I went, "Oh, okay."
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was drunk in Oklahoma City, and I wanted to fight a guy in a bar, and I was waiting for him outside. Like I looked like an idiot. I was pacing. I was all mad. And the guy came outside, started yelling at him. The cop was like, "Go! Get out out of here. Go home. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Fine.
You suck, but all right.
Yeah. All right, pig.
What
What was
am I
that?
going to do? Fight you three
Nothing.
cops who are sober? Yeah, okay.
I said I'm going to go for a dig. Also, by the way, it's confirmed now. This cop was dragged by the car, just in case people were wondering. So we have some new confirmed details.
The 6 months ago thing.
Yeah. Renee Good, she was part of a group that worked to, quote, document and resist immigration officers in Minneapolis. The child she was raising with her lesbian lover actually attended the Southside Family Charter School. Here's the school's mission statement. The Southside Family Charter School is a small K-5 school that meets the needs of a culturally and ethnically diverse population by engaging children in critical thinking and problem solving, involving children in political and social activism, encouraging creative expression, including with vehicles, offering a wide range of electives, and advocating for children and families. Yes, a wide range of electives, including, by the way, track and field. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We couldn't show the javelin.
How do they teach the kindergartners how to read? Make protest signs?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, let's be honest, they can't. Really quickly, best way to stay in, download the Rumble app. Because this is one of those scenarios. I remember this with George Floyd and COVID. There's going to be censorship that you're not going to see. There's going to be censorship on YouTube that you're not going to be able to find what it is that you're looking for. That's how they control it. What's much more concerning and pervasive is the soft censorship where you search for something and it doesn't show up. It's not a policy to ban it. So download the Rumble app, follow us there. You'll never be out of touch.
What the heck is that?
These are scripts I wrote today for you to approve.
Those are all scripts?
Yeah, well, I mean, technically some of them are songs, but got a lot of really cool stuff in here. Got some ABBA parodies in here. I know you love ABBA, big ABBA guy. Everyone always talks about you love ABBA.
And you wrote them all today?
That's what I said!
How in the world were you able to write all of those in...
Fast, Gerald, real fast!
Josh, how many cups of blackout coffee have you had today?
How many cups of coffee? This guy, can you believe that? How many cups? I don't know, how many cups of coffee? How many pieces of bear shit in the woods, Gerald?
I have no idea how I would even know that.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't know that, would you? I forgot.
No.
You wouldn't know that. You got no experience. I know that. You know why I know that? Because I've seen things, man. Oh, the things I've seen.
Josh, listen. No more blackout coffee today. You're done, okay? Tomorrow, coffee. Today, no more coffee.
One more.
No. Josh, 0 more cups of... Josh, get out of my office. No more cups of coffee. Go.
All right.
Go.
All right, whatever you say, boss.
Okay, fire Josh.
Go to blackoutcoffee.com/Crowder. Use the promo code Crowder for 20% off your first order and try the new exclusive Strange Animal Brew. Yes, I chose the beans. It is the blend that we drink here exclusively, and now I'm making it available to you. According to the mother from the school, she said she was a warrior. She died doing what was right, running over officers. Renee Good was trained against these ICE agents. What to do, what not to do. It's a very thorough training.
Against?
Well, I guess she slept through class. To listen to commands, to know your rights, to whistle when you see an ICE agent. Oh, well, that's not a very clear communication. I would look for an attractive lady.
Oh. Well, that was the problem.
Or is it Jessica Rabbit?
She dropped her whistle on the accelerator.
It's a very large whistle.
Jeez.
It's a commercial grade whistle.
The police officer.
It's a machine, not an appliance at that point. The ICE agent, as we know, Jonathan Ross, it is confirmed. We ran this yesterday, but we said Nome had specified this, but we said we don't know if that report is specifically of that officer. It's now confirmed. Does this matter? Remember the left always said, well, you should change your mind. You should be open to new information. Does this information maybe shed some light on it? Maybe you should be a little gracious to someone who still needs to go home to their family. This was the ICE officer who was dragged within an inch of his life.
Back in June, ICE agents in Minneapolis attempted to arrest a man who refused to get out of his car. One of the officers, the same man involved in yesterday's shooting, then broke a rear window and reached inside the car to unlock the door. The driver accelerated, dragging the officer about 100 yards. So as you can see in this picture, the incident left the ICE officer with injuries. The officer fired his taser at the driver but was unsuccessful in stopping him. He was freed when the car knocked him out of the window.
So let me ask you this. If you had been dragged by a car and had 30-something stitches, and you had to go home to your spouse or family and say, man, I missed it by that much. I could just as easily not be here today. And you found yourself in the exact same situation again. You think you'd be on alert? And if we're going to talk about extending grace to people who have PTSD from someone using a naughty word, would we extend, hey, not only this person didn't do anything wrong, but some understanding to someone who wants to still go home to his family, which, by the way, is part of their duty? If none of that, if you say, no, I don't care that he was dragged. I don't care that she was there for 3 minutes. I don't care that she was trained specifically to do this and was looking for it. I don't care about any of that, because still at the core of this is the ends justify the means, because they were protecting people. These ICE agents are tearing apart families. Okay, would it change your mind if I told you that they were specifically on a mission to seek out and to capture Roberto Carlos Munoz Guatemala, an illegal from Mexico and child sex offender? Maybe it was just Me Too, domestic assault. That's who this woman ran over a cop for. Sorry, officer.
I believe is that the 2000, I'm sorry, that's the case from June where he was dragged. I think that may be.
Oh, is that the case in, is it not this? They had a mission this time.
They had a mission this time. We don't know. I don't think we know who it was.
Yeah, that's right.
But this is the guy.
It's the same scenario. He was trying to get that person, right? And gets dragged by a car. He goes in front of another car. He knows exactly what could happen now.
This guy was the one.
Oh, sorry. That's right. Yes. Sorry. I mixed up the order. So that was why he was dragged.
Yeah.
Then this time he was going after I can never say tren de agua.
No, this is something.
This is Oregon.
Yeah. Different
Screw me.
Portland.
This isn't hockey, pal.
Here's the thing. Every single one of these things, who do you think they're going after? They're going after a guy that's like got a hot dog stand down
This
the
is
street?
a very specific mission with a violent, hardened criminal. That's what he was doing last time.
Yes.
That's what was going on now. We don't know who it was specifically this time. My guess is that they didn't
Somebody bad.
apprehend the person super effectively because they were being run over with cars. And then, and here's, look, and I apologize. I got my order there mixed up. That is, you can admonish me. I definitely deserve that one.
Oh, admonish Cheryl?
No, admonish me.
Oh, no, not me.
Both of us.
Why both? No. What?
Yeah, both, because the captain goes down with the ship, you know?
Right.
Every time.
Remember how I told you that it wasn't about anchor babies when we were talking about immigration? I go, what about because the left wouldn't deport violent criminals who are in our prisons? Remember that? I said, well, yeah, but you won't deport criminals in our prisons who shouldn't be here. It's the same thing here. They go, these are families. You'd still do it anyway. Let me tell you why. Free Maduro. You'd run over officers to protect Maduro. Okay? Maryland man was Abrego Garcia. Was very likely was a human trafficker. I believe that was finally confirmed. It was suspected and confirmed. So let's stop with this. We're just protecting innocent people. If these leftists knew that it was a Maduro or knew that it was a Garcia, DeCarlos Brown Jr., take your pick of the worst, they would do it anyway. It's because they hate you. It's because they hate this country. It's because they hate the idea of borders. It's because they hate the idea of law and order. It's because they hate anything that President Trump does, and they hate anything that you stand for, just to be clear. No, it's just because it's families. Okay, but let me ask you this. Would you not show up and block ICE officers if you knew they were child sex offenders, if you knew that they were human traffickers, if you knew that they were totalitarian dictators? No, you would. Free Maduro. I'm done acting like we're going to have this conversation on an honest playing field. Mm-hmm. Because in Oregon, that's the other one, there was the Venezuelan however you say it.
Aragua.
That's right. Otherwise, it's just trend of water.
It's trendy agua.
Trendy agua?
Yeah, it's like Evian.
Okay.
It's not.
So there was, they were going after, meaning patrol agents were going after someone there, was a member of that gang, and you had agents who were harmed, who were assaulted while they were going after hardened criminals. I believe, by the way, there was also a video of that, of the officers being assaulted. Let's just call this what it is. Let's stop acting like none of this is justifiable, and the left doesn't care if these are innocent people who overstayed a visa or a child rapist or Maduro. They will still side with them over American ICE agents. Okay? Let's be clear about that. Here's the Philadelphia sheriff vowing to go to war with ICE over his love for violent gang members and child traffickers.
Let know that law enforcement professionals, real ones, not the fake made up ICE, probably Trump's new army to attack citizens of the United States. So we stand here today with all those who stand against the made up fake, what you can call ICE, professional law enforcement. I don't call them none of that. I call them made up fake wannabe law enforcement.
That's a long name.
Because what they do is against not only legal law, but the moral law. If any of them want to come in this city and commit a crime, you will not be able to hide. Nobody will wish you off. You don't want this smoke, because we will bring it.
Go back to the corner.
Because I smoke crack.
That's Philadelphia County, I believe. So she said, and she started off by saying this woman's name. Say her name. Say her name. I think they said it 3 times. I don't know if they're trying to conjure her or what, but, figure it out.
No, they love chance.
That's like Candyman. Just say,
I know, right?
Dumb bitch in the mirror 3 times.
Exactly, and then it happens. And then she goes on to say that, these are fake law enforcement. We will arrest them. And then we will, and she's basically saying, like, you won't be able to be whisked away, basically, so your identity's protected. That's exactly what they're saying.
Right.
We will arrest you, we will remove your masks, and we will let everybody know who these ICE agents are. And then you've got morons out there saying, I can't believe we have people in masks running around. Why do they have to have masks? I wonder.
Yeah.
It's because law enforcement officers are out there doing their jobs, and people are starting to hunt them because of that. That's why. Because the left is a bunch of radicals saying, this is just Trump's hitman going out.
I don't even think that's it with the with these police forces. I think some, maybe not all of them, sure, but I think some of these police forces have a great reason to do this. They want the heat off of them.
Yeah.
They're like, the people they've been protesting and burning our cities down because of the crap that we did.
Go after ICE.
We're the good guys now.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we're on your side. We're the cops. We're the good guys.
We are going to go to war. We're going to fight you. Great. Now do MS-13. Now to the people in your city.
Yeah. If you could, please.
Also,
if you don't mind.
This is not something empirical, but I will tell you this. You can go back to a Change My Mind where we were, I think it was a Build the Wall, and there was a lady, we had to blur her face because she was a Hispanic lady, and she had a bunch of illegal aliens in her neighborhood, and these criminals basically ran the neighborhood, and she didn't know what she could do about it because she was afraid. She lived under threat. That happens a lot. I can tell you this. I pretty much never spend time on social, but I was looking at some yesterday, and I noticed a huge portion of my new followers are Venezuelan, are people from Latin American countries. There's been a notable uptick in the percentage where they are glad to see some Americans change.
Like, thank God.
Yeah, so they're not doing the tribalism like, hey, we're all Hispanic.
Yeah.
They are tired of it. These are the people who have to live with it. You know who you didn't see interviewed in Aurora, I believe it was Colorado?
Yeah.
All the other Hispanic people there who lived under the tyrannical rule of gang violence.
They probably wouldn't have either, out of fear.
Right. You don't see them. So you think, the privileged leftists think that they're standing up for these people, but instead it's just like the people here with Iran. Well, I don't think that we should. Why would we want to bomb Iran? When they say that, they mean nuclear refinement facilities with pretty much zero collateral damage. Why would we want to do that? Well, I don't know. Because the people don't want to be killed in the streets? Oh, you're siding with the government. Well, why would we want to deport brown people? Well, I don't know, because the brown people who are here legally are tired of having their lives and their families threatened if they don't play ball under the table. Maybe that. Who do you side with? They're not the same. Illegal aliens are not the same as legal immigrants. Both have problems, by the way. But in these towns, the gang members are not the same as the people who are not members of the gangs. You do have to pick a side. Who do you want to support? Because someone's going to come out on top. The people of Iran are not the same as the government of Iran. You do have to pick a side because someone's going to come out on top, and that's who you have to live with. Okay? If there was a war going on in the house next door to where you live, 2 people Okay? One of them is going to be in that house. One's a gang member, one's a law-abiding citizen. Doing nothing isn't the moral decision at that point. The war is already going on. So you are picking a side through inaction. And in this case, the left has chosen proactive action to protect, defend, and venerate violent criminals. Oh, you're still here? And you're still watching this on YouTube? You've probably noticed something is missing by now. I'm not here. That's because the Live Daily Show is now streaming exclusively on Rumble weekdays at 11 a.m. Eastern. Tune in there, where nothing is censored.